Ever wondered why some women cheat in a relationship? It's a sensitive topic, one that can stir up a whirlwind of emotions. In the next few minutes, we'll be exploring 5 reasons why women might stray from their partners. Now, this isn't about making excuses or justifying infidelity. It's about understanding, about shedding light on the complex and often misunderstood aspects of relationships. So, are you ready to delve into this intricate web of human emotions and interactions? Buckle up, folks. First and foremost, emotional dissatisfaction. Women are emotional beings. Now, this isn't a sweeping generalization or an attempt to stereotype, but rather an acknowledgement of a known psychological fact. Women, by nature, tend to be more in tune with their emotions, and as a result, crave a deeper emotional connection in their relationships. A relationship without emotional reassurance can feel empty and unfulfilling to many women. This constant need for emotional reassurance isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to their emotional depth. They want to know that they're loved, cherished, and valued. When this emotional reassurance wavers, or worse, disappears, it can lead to a feeling of emotional dissatisfaction. This dissatisfaction can nudge women towards seeking emotional fulfillment elsewhere. This doesn't instantly mean infidelity, but it does create an environment where the seeds of infidelity can sprout. It's like a plant without water. It might survive for a while, but eventually it'll start looking for sustenance elsewhere. Now let's talk numbers. According to a study by the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, nearly 25% of wives reported emotional dissatisfaction as a significant factor for their infidelity. That's 1 in 4 women who felt their emotional needs were not being met, leading them down a path they probably never envisioned walking. This lack of emotional support and understanding can be a slippery slope. It's like a small crack in a dam. It may seem insignificant at first, but if left unchecked, it can lead to catastrophic consequences. So what's the takeaway here? Simply put, emotional reassurances are not optional extras in a relationship. They're fundamental needs that need to be met consistently. If you're in a relationship, it's crucial to make your partner feel loved, appreciated, and emotionally secure. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts, but about genuine, heartfelt expressions of love and understanding. So, emotional dissatisfaction, a significant trigger for infidelity. It's a sobering thought, but it's also a call to action. It's a reminder that love isn't just about saying the words, it's about showing it in ways that resonate emotionally. So, let's make sure we're not just lovers, but also best friends, confidants, and unwavering sources of emotional support to our partners. Next up, feeling unappreciated. Every person likes to feel valued. Now let's delve into the second reason why women may stray from their partners: a lack of appreciation. You see, in any relationship, it's natural to crave recognition. We all want to feel that our efforts are noticed, that our contributions are valued, and that our presence is cherished. But what happens when these needs go unmet? What transpires when a woman feels her worth is overlooked? Well, it can lead to a whole slew of negative emotions. Resentment starts to creep in, dissatisfaction begins to dominate, and the once thriving bond starts to feel like a burden. It's like a plant that's been deprived of sunlight, withering away in the shadows. And when a woman feels this way, she might start looking elsewhere for the appreciation she craves. Let's sprinkle in some statistics here. A study conducted in the year 2023 showed that around 1/3 of women who admitted to infidelity cited a lack of appreciation as a key factor. That's a significant portion and underscores just how important it is to make your partner feel valued. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts, but rather the small, everyday acts of kindness that show you care. A simple compliment, a heartfelt thank you, or even just a warm smile can mean the world. It's about making your partner feel seen and acknowledged, not just as a lover, but as a human being with thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. The absence of appreciation is akin to a silent killer in relationships. It slowly erodes the foundation of trust and affection, paving the way for discontent and potentially infidelity. But remember, it's never too late to show appreciation. It's like watering a plant, revitalizing it, and bringing it back to life. So if you want to keep your relationship strong and cheat-proof, make sure your partner knows how much you value them, not just in words, but in actions. After all, actions speak louder than words, right? Lack of appreciation, a silent killer in relationships. Thirdly, unsatisfying intimacy. It's not just about the physical. Let's take a moment to really understand this. For many women, Intimacy goes beyond the physical aspects. It's about emotional connection, understanding, and mutual vulnerability. It's about feeling seen, heard, and cherished at a deep personal level. It's the shared laughter, the comfort in silence, the unspoken understanding in a glance. When these elements are lacking, it can lead to a deep sense of dissatisfaction. We often hear that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Well, when it comes to intimacy, this statement holds a fair bit of truth. While physical intimacy is important to both sexes, emotional intimacy often holds a higher stake for women. A study conducted by the Journal of Marital and Family Therapy found that nearly 70% of women who reported being unfaithful cited lack of emotional intimacy as the reason. Now, this doesn't mean that women don't value physical intimacy. They do. But physical intimacy without emotional connection can feel hollow and unfulfilling. It's like trying to quench your thirst with a glass of salt water. The more you drink, the thirstier you become. So, when a woman feels emotionally disconnected in her relationship, she may look elsewhere for that connection. That elsewhere can unfortunately lead to infidelity. It's not about seeking a better lover, but rather an emotional confidant. This is not to excuse infidelity in any way, but to shed light on the underlying issues that can lead to it. It's about understanding the importance of satisfying intimacy in a relationship, both physically and emotionally. By acknowledging the importance of emotional intimacy, we can work towards fostering a deeper connection with our partners. This involves open communication, understanding, and patience. It's about creating a safe space where both partners can express their emotions freely and honestly. And remember, satisfying intimacy isn't achieved overnight. It takes time, effort, and a lot of love. It's an ongoing journey that requires constant nurturing, but the rewards, they're well worth the effort. Unsatisfying intimacy, a vital factor often overlooked. Fourthly, lack of effective communication. It's the backbone of any relationship. Picture a building without a strong foundation. It's bound to collapse, right? The same applies to relationships. Without clear and open communication, the bond between partners weakens, potentially leading to infidelity. Now let's break it down. Communication is not just about talking, it's about understanding. It's about sharing your thoughts, feelings, hopes, and fears with your partner. When communication breaks down, misunderstandings grow. The partner might feel unheard, unvalued, or disconnected. This feeling of disconnect can push women towards infidelity as they seek emotional connection elsewhere. A study conducted by the Institute of Family Studies found that about 20% of women reported lack of communication as a significant factor in their decision to cheat. That's 1 in 5 women. It's a substantial figure, isn't it? It's important to remember that communication isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process. You don't just talk once and expect everything to be fine forever. It requires effort and patience. So, how can we improve communication? Be honest, be open, and most importantly, be a good listener. Understand your partner's perspective. Validate their feelings. Make them feel heard. Remember, a woman who feels valued and understood in her relationship is less likely to seek validation elsewhere. So, don't underestimate the power of a good heart-to-heart conversation. Lack of communication, a silent driver towards infidelity. Finally, seeking excitement, the thrill of the new. The monotony of a relationship can sometimes feel like a never-ending cycle. Every day seems like a repeat of the previous one, and this can lead some women to look for something or someone new and exciting outside of their relationship. It's not necessarily about finding someone better, but about experiencing that rush of adrenaline that comes with new interactions, new conversations, and new experiences. According to a study conducted by the Journal of Marriage and Family, roughly 1 in 5 women reported that they had cheated because they were seeking excitement. This doesn't mean that every woman who feels bored in her relationship will cheat, but it does highlight how the lack of novelty can contribute to infidelity. Seeking excitement, a dangerous game that can lead to infidelity. It's a risky path, one that can damage relationships and trust, perhaps beyond repair. So, we've explored the 5 reasons why some women cheat. We've talked about emotional dissatisfaction, where a woman may feel unfulfilled emotionally in her relationship. We've discussed the feeling of underappreciation, where a woman may not feel valued or noticed. The issue of unsatisfying intimacy was also addressed, highlighting the importance of physical connection. We've touched upon lack of communication, demonstrating how crucial it is to express feelings and concerns openly. Lastly, we delved into the thrill of seeking excitement, which can lead some women to step outside their relationship. These reasons aren't justifications, but insights into the complexities of relationships. They remind us that understanding, communication, appreciation, satisfying intimacy, and excitement are vital aspects of a fulfilling relationship. By acknowledging and addressing these areas, we can nurture healthier, more satisfying relationships. If you found this video informative, please share it with someone you know. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Let's keep these essential conversations going.